5 reasons of why you're not losing weight. Calories in, calories out, so simple. We cannot sit on a strict diet during our whole life. So your body is a beautifully constructed, I cannot call it machine. Hi, I'm Zarina Delmar, and in this video, I'm going to explain 5 reasons why you're not losing weight, and you won't lose it until you stop doing what you are doing now. Who I am and why you should trust me. I'm Zarina Delmar. I'm the founder of 3D movement method. I'm the movement analyst, and I have more than 4 million followers across the social media platforms. I moved to US 4 years ago, and from that time I've started my career as a movement specialist and social media influencer. Of course, you can find everything about me. Just Google my name, Zarina Manaynkova, Zarina Delmar, and you find articles from Forbes, Harper's Bazaar to Elle and USA Today and different sources of media. But the most important thing that I have created all my platforms to share my knowledge about your body and to help you to build up your beautiful, healthy, and super resilient to any stress and chronic diseases body. So let's break it down. 5 reasons of why you're not losing weight. And it's not about just lose weight in 2 weeks or several months. It's about keeping the weight. Reason number 1, very important one, you are going on diet. So first thing that appears in our mind when we wanna lose weight, you need to cut calories. Calories in, calories out, so simple. We have heard a lot about the abs, which is built only in the kitchen. And we know that nutrition is the priority, and you cannot use exercise as the nutrition or instead of nutrition. I know that, girl, I have heard it a lot. I've been sitting on diets since my 14 years old. I know about diets, everything. But what I really did not know, my friend here, I still don't have name for him or her. So write a comment, leave a comment how we should name this guy or girl. So what I did not know about our body, we are born with certain number of fat cells. Let's pretend that my tennis balls are your fat cells. So we are born with a certain amount of fat cells, and usually we store fat cells, if we are women, around our belly, lower belly, around our hips and our glutes, and this is absolutely normal. So on average, every person has around 30 to 50 billion fat cells. And when you starve yourself, when you are sitting on a diet, you may lose weight very fast. But the thing is, unfortunately, that we are not losing the number of fat cells. Let's pretend I have 30 billion balls here. And when I am sitting on a diet, I do not lose the number of it. I shrink my fat cells. My fat cells become smaller. They are getting rid of everything they have inside. These are like balloons with water, and they are shrinking very fast. And that is good. That is good. But once, after sitting on a strict diet with your chicken breast and your salad, you eat something sweet, like a cookie. What happens with your fat cells? They start growing again. That's why I hear a lot from my girlfriends like, I've just put a small sweet into my mouth and I started swelling like a balloon. What has happened? Like, I've spent a month to lose, let's say, 5 pounds, and I spent one evening drinking 1 glass of wine and eating bread with cheese, and now again I've gained everything back. And of course I'm telling her, girl, it's not a fat you're gaining back, you have it. These are your fat cells which are growing in their size. And that means that we cannot sit on a strict diet during our whole life. Of course, we should pay attention to our nutrition, but we need to create this nice environment inside our body so that our brain will send signals. I need more energy. Let's use the energy from the fat cells. That means that the fat cells will give everything they have inside for the energy. How you can create this energy expenditure in your body? Through movement, but not isolated movement, not just building your biceps or working on your triceps and then working on your glutes. No, the most effective energy expenditure happens when you start creating whole body movements which engage each muscle chain, small muscles, big muscles, and it requires a lot of energy. Like, I can give you great motion. I can use the balls and I can stand on one leg and I can expand myself and rotate. And why I need these balls? Just to keep this nice line between my hands. And I will try to just create the motion in my hip joint, but at the same time to keep this line between my hands. This is very hard work for your brain. Brain needs to send a lot of thousands of signals. Let's keep our spine in neutral position. Let's engage our core. Let's work on our hips. Let's engage our glute muscles. This is why full body, full range of motion movements on everyday basis may help you better than just restrictive diets. We need to keep our fat cells as thin as possible in a very natural and healthy way. We keep the number. If once you've started growing in your weight, you just increase the number of fat cells, unfortunately, because when fat cell is growing in her size, it just has the maximum it can grow. Then the new cells start to appear. And if once you've gained like 10, 20 kilos above your normal size, it means that your fat cells have grown in number. So now you have not 50 billion, now you have maybe 75 billion or 100 billion. So once you gained a lot of weight, your fat cells will stay with you. And everything you need just to keep them small, and everything that will help you, only movement on everyday basis. Reason number 2 of not losing weight effectively and keeping this weight, water retention. Good news, about 20-30% of what you see and you don't like is just water retention. It's all about fluid circulation around your body. You know that your heart has its own pump system, while your lymphatic system does not have. Your lymphatic system depends on the movement, depends on the fascia gliding and sliding, depends on the movement which happens in every joint. When your bone has the ability to move with the full range of motion, but this is the passive mobility. Passive mobility means nothing. Okay, I can move my thigh in my hip joint, nice, that's it. No. Passive mobility means nothing. But the active mobility, when the load is distributed around your body, when, for example, you can jump with the whole body, that creates nice lymphatic drainage inside your body, and you are starting to get rid of extra fluids under your skin. You don't need this fluid in the amount you have. Why you are having like swellness? We are sitting a lot in a position when we lock our joints, knee, hips, the whole spine, our ankles, and we're sitting and then we are rounding our T-spine, and in this body there is nothing happening in the natural way. We need to open up our joints. So please stand up and move your shoulders out. Move your hips out, move your knees, move your ankles. This is how you start to pump your lymph and all the fluids inside your body out, and jump without even just jump with your heels and leave your toes on the surface you're standing. And this practice will help to shake the body and to help your lymph to circulate around the body and to get rid of extra fluid. That's it. Extra fluid means more movement, even small one, and especially small one helps you every hour, every 45 minutes. Open up your chest, move your shoulders, move your elbows, move your wrists, move your knees, move your ankles. This is how you help your lymphatic system. The only way is to create nice natural body is to move every hour. Reason number 3, cardio. You are most probably overdoing cardio. I've done it myself. I've been running every day, 5:30, 6 a.m. for an hour, and I thought that was the way I was burning calories. After I delivered my second baby, it was almost 6 years ago, I did not do any cardio sessions. I mean, in the way that I've done it before, like every day, an hour. I'm hiking, I may run, I may do my sprint interval trainings, but this is only for my body, for my metabolic system to receive this nice signal that I need. I need the speed, I need to use the whole body in a very fast mode, but not for burning calories. Oh my God, I do not do any cardio for burning calories. And that was the idea in my head when I was trying to stay as thin as possible, that I can eat something bad, like a piece of cake, and in the morning I will run and I will burn those calories. Calories in, calories out. This theory does not work at all. Our body needs systematic approach, and with cardio you are training your cardiovascular system, but with cardio you are not growing your muscle mass. Your muscle mass is really your tissue of your youthfulness and real health. But within my 3D movement method, you are not working only on muscle mass, on the growth of muscle mass. You are working on the whole proprioception, on the whole sensory motor intelligence. That means that you can use the weight of your own body to build up muscles and to keep this muscle mass during the whole life. That you don't need to just do these hard 4 or 5 times per week sessions, and then when you're resting or when you're traveling, when you're on your business trip, you have no chance to go to the gym and you start shrinking. It doesn't happen if you work within my 3D movement system. Once you grow your body, it stays with you. I mean, grow in a very natural way. That's why even if I don't have time for my cardio, I do it on my yoga mat, and I need just 5-10 minutes. Like I'm sitting and then I'm going up. And if you do this motion, if you can do it this for 5-10 times, this will increase my heart rate. This is great motion. If you cannot do it, the beginners, what can do the beginners? Just pam, 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 up. You don't have stairs, but you can climb. Pretending you're climbing the stairs, just using your own body. And can I say that I'm just squatting? No, I'm changing the levels. You can go down, you can go up, and this is the way you are challenging your brain, your nervous system, and you are sending this nice signal. I need more energy. Let's take this energy from the fat cells. So if you like cardio, do it, but do not do it for just losing weight. Reason number 4, the most sensitive to me. I've been doing it for many, many years. You measure your progress in losing weight by the scale, by the number on the scale. I'm begging you, please throw your scale away. You want two opposite things at once. You want to be as thinner as smaller, and you want to have the smallest number on the scale. I am now 4 kilos above my ideal weight. The ideal weight which I put in my head, like my ideal weight is 48, 49 kilos. And after delivering my second baby, I had this weight like around 48, 49. And now I'm around 53, 54, which could be a disaster for me back then, before I've started thinking about the body as a very intelligent system. And you know, your muscles are denser than fat. And you may just look at yourself in the mirror. You may start seeing muscle separation. You may touch yourself. You may feel it. I feel my body. I feel that my glutes are like balloons. I feel it. I feel my muscles in the movement. You've started noticing that now you are doing movement with this elasticity, with this support from the inner core muscles. You feel yourself strong. So how you can blame yourself that now you are heavier, bigger than the number for many years you've been thinking as an ideal number for yourself? And your genes do not lie. So you may become smaller in volume, but heavier in weight. And this is absolutely normal. And reason number 5, you don't believe it can be fast. Someone tells you need several months. Someone tells you may even lose your weight in 21 days. But what I can tell you, everything you need is just to reorganize the way your metabolic system works. And the only way you can do it is, in my opinion, in my truthful opinion, is right movement. Not just exercising, not just deadlifting, squatting, pushing, pulling, but the right movement on the everyday basis, while you really understand what you're doing, while your brain is working hard. Everything goes from your brain, and nothing goes from just mechanical repetition of the same movements in the same plane of motion. And what I really enjoy about the way I am moving, the way I'm creating these nice movement sequences, is that I am exploring myself while I'm moving, and I am constantly I'm creating this nice sensory input. Like, I'm creating this big body map for my nervous system, and I'm telling my nervous system, hey, I'm living in the environment where I need to move in a certain ways, in a many angles and planes. Please help me. Because once your brain starts working like a hell, sending all the signals, this is when you create nice energy expenditure. And of course, you can buy any programs and try to lose weight for 6 months, for 21 days. But once you start doing it in the right way, you will see results even in 5 days. That's why I'm inviting you to join my 5 days bootcamp, Summer Body. The link is under this video. But if you watch this video after the bootcamp is over, you can still try my signature programs, 3D Women for women and 3D Men for men. Believe me, you can change everything. You can start living in the best shape you have ever dreamed about without pushing yourself to the limits, without just putting everything on the scale of this fight for the ideal body, and without burning yourself out, but with just right movements. The movements that you start create here, not here, not here. And the idea is that you are not just fighting for the flat belly. You're fighting for the super effective brain work, for the nervous system, creating all these nice connections. Like, I like simple movements, but in a very different way, in the way when you really start understanding what's happening. Now, I'm not just standing in a crawling position. I have 4 points of support. And what I can do with these 4 points of support, I can push myself from the floor, and I can push myself into the floor, and I'm creating this load inside my body. I don't need extra weight. I'm using the weight of my body. So I'm pushing myself away for several seconds, and then I'm pushing myself into the floor. And this is how I'm engaging my inner core muscles. It's better than just doing endless crunches without feeling anything. So your body is a beautifully constructed, I cannot call it machine. It's a creature. It is magic. And this magic happens once you start experiencing very natural, accessible, biomechanically natural movements. So all the links is under this video. It's your choice to start believing in changes right now. Don't forget to leave a comment. Don't forget, please, to subscribe. This is how me and my team are making it possible to do these videos, and of course, ask me anything in the comments.